Hello, welcome back to Mr. Z Automation Lab. Today we will be learning with data tables in Excel and how to manipulate the data. This is a very powerful concept that you can use it throughout your automation, and it's a very common, most of the automation working with different kinds of data table. With that being said, let's get started. Let's create a project. Let's call it employee data. And let's create a folder for the data within the project. We have this employee data. We can just place it in here. First thing we want to do is read Excel read range workbook. This specific activity, you can use that for any machines. You don't necessarily need an Excel license. By default, I like to use that one because just in case if you decide to move to any virtual machine that doesn't have Excel, this still works just fine. Looks like we are installing some Excel dependent packages. As soon as that's done, we can work with that. If you click on that folder icon, it pops up this and you can navigate to your data. Notice whenever you do that, if your data sits within the project folder, it automatically just uses this path, not the absolute path. That way, if you move your project, it still works just fine. Alright, so let's just leave that part blank. Data. And we want the outputs to say data table underscore employee data. Let's add a log here. Alright, let's just for now, let's just run it and see what happens. It looks like sheet does not exist. Okay, let me see. Oh, I put the wrong sheet name. Let's update that. Right, the sheet name was employee list, so let's just take a look at that. Alright, this time it did work. Let's review the employee list, what we got so far. Make this a little bit bigger. Alright, so we got employee ID, name, department, and salary and status, if they are active or inactive. First thing first, what if we wanted to narrow down based on the salary? We could use that logic, or based on department, we could also do that. We could also filter based on whether they are active or not active. So let's just close this, don't save. Let's start with employees that are all in IT department. So what we're gonna do here is that we will do assign our data table was DT employee data. On the right side, we want to do the same thing, just put DT employees and select the department equals IT. And once that's done, we'll do copy to data table. So this should allow us to filter all the employees in the IT field. At first, we can just examine it like, okay, let's get the data table where we have our data table where we have John Doe in IT and we also have Amy Lee in HR. You can actually review it from here as well. Let's close it and let's just click continue. Now we can review the data again. This time we should only have IT department. You can definitely view it from here. Also, sometimes if you want to be able to see it in the logs, you can do loop for each row in the data table. Here we're going to pass the DT employee data. Actually, it would be better if we were to have it separate data table. That way it's just filtered employee data. That way it's just cleaner coding. Let's do DT second one. Alright, now we want to do DT for each row and filter data. Let's log. How do we access a specific column? Because we know every single department is IT now. What we want to do is current row of, let's just print their name, and let's also do the department just in case, make sure our filter is working as expected. To string. Sometimes I just like to make it bigger so it's just better visibility. Current row of the department to string. So what we're saying is, hey, I want you to print the name, minus symbol, and department. Let's click save. We want this to be log level. Employee name and department. Yeah, it's always best practice to filter employee list. It's always useful to name things as you go, so it's easier whenever you come back to it. Let's remove this breakpoint and let's test run it. Alright, so we got John Doe IT and Alex, Priya and Julia. Perfect. Now, what if we wanted to say, okay, I wanted to get all the employees with a specific salary range that are still active, or just a salary range maybe. Let's see what we got so far. All right, so we got IT, and we also have finance, HR. Let's keep IT and HR salaries over let's say 60,000. Let's say IT and HR salaries over 60,000. We could use this. I also want to show different filter methods that is built into the UiPath. Some might find this easier than the other methods, but we get to see both methods. Let's click on employee data, NDT filtered employee data. So what we're saying is that we are passing the data table that needs to be filtered, and we are going to configure the filter, and we output the filtered version of the data here. Let's delete this. So we are filtering to keep the department. We can do contains or equals. Let's do equals department IT, and we also want to keep the department equals HR. So what this is telling us, hey, I want to keep whenever the column department equals to IT and column department equals to HR. The end sounds good when you read it out loud, but in the coding, we have to change it to or, because if we do and, it's going to assume that we need to have this department equals IT and department also equals HR at the same time. Usually it doesn't work out like that. Okay, we're keeping IT and HR. Let's do that for now. All right, so we got Joan Doe, IT, HR. We got good combination of everything. Here, let's have the salary range as well. Let's just get some visibility there. And it's also good to just have the logs in here. That way you get to see what's happening as you're building. Okay, so we are filtering only the department so far. So we got 85, 60, 92, 99, 59, and 105. So if we do greater than equal to 60,000, only Maria should be removed from the list. All right. Let's do another one to make it easier. Filter data table. This one, let's just say filter by salary. So we want to have a continuation of that. What we can do is we can just simply use the filtered as an input and DT filtered as an output. So it should still work just fine as we were doing it. Let's go with salary greater than or equal to greater than or equal to 60,000. I wonder if this works. Sometimes when the table is typed string, it might not work. Okay, so it did work, perfect. Let's see. Okay, the salary wasn't string, so as you can see it's not wrapped with a quotation, so it worked just fine. Sometimes you might have to convert the data type to integer or decimal before you can use a filter. Even if you read it from Excel, UiPath sometimes carries over the Excel formatting. Notice here we got nobody below 60,000. We set equal to, so it keeps Emily as well. Alright, so we got everyone in HR and IT with the salary 60,000 or greater than 60,000. Now, what if we just want to focus on active, the status active? We want to remove everyone else. Let's try that. Let's use another filter table. DT filtered employee, DT filtered employee data, and we want to have status equals active. Right here, we get to keep all the employees that are with the status active. Let's paste that here. So now we're also gonna log it, so we get to see it. Let's see what happens. All right, so we kept. Looks like we kept everybody. I can't tell the difference. Let's comment this out and see if there's actually a difference. So if you click this and hold Control and click D, it will comment out the code, so it doesn't get executed when we run it. I think everyone was active. Let's see, I thought there was at least one person that were inactive. Maria. Oh, see, we are filtering out based on the salary, and Maria also inactive as well. So in our case, it doesn't make a difference. But if we had some other inactives that were greater than equal to 60,000, it would have filtered it out. We can test it to make sure by doing this. Yeah, we want to make sure that filter is actually working properly. We can filter, we can remove the salary filter. So it's gonna bring us everybody, regardless of their salary. So let's just see. And it should still filter out Maria because of the inactive status here. Here, as we can see, Maria is not here. That lets us know it's working properly. Alright, that's all I wanted to show today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment below. And thank you and have a nice day.